Firstly, we will introduce ourselves. Okay, my name is Nurhaty.
I'm Sari.
My name is Nadila.
We are from English Education, FKIP, University of Riau Islands. Here we will make a learning video with the theme of the natural ecosystem,
Basic Natural Science course.
Lecture Nurhaty Purnama Sari, S.Pd.M.Pd.
Curious? Keep on following our exploration! Have you ever wondered why animals, plants, and humans cannot live alone? Why everything interacts between living things with their environment, living things with other creatures? Me and you? No, I'm just kidding, guys. Well, the interaction of living things with their environment will form an ecosystem. So, what is the ecosystem?
The ecosystem is a system in an area on interaction between the components of living things with the environment.
System, there are two main components, namely abiotic and biotics. Abiotic is everything outside of living things or animate objects, which include physical and chemical factors. Example, land, water, light, or temperature, and climate. Biotics are all components that live in the universe. Example, human, plants, animal, and microorganisms.
Based on how it was formed, ecosystems were divided into three types, namely natural, artificial, and succession ecosystem. Well, here we will discuss about natural ecosystem. Natural ecosystem that are ecosystems that are formed naturally by natural or without intervention, for example, anything.
Let's first be clear, let's explore the ecosystem with the natural surroundings. Well, we have arrived at the beach TERIH Nongsa,
Located in the old village TERIH Sambal,
Nongsa, Batam City, Riau Islands.
Let's explore!
What's on this beach, TERIH?
Let's explore together. Okay friends, so back to the topic.
Example of natural ecosystem that are here are
Beach,
Mangrove,
forest,
well, with me Nurhaty, so I will explain about the beach ecosystem. This ecosystem is known as one of the unique types of ecosystems because it includes three elements, example, land on mainland, water in the sea, and also air. The beach is a meeting between the mainland ecosystem and also aquatic ecosystems. There are several ecosystem units found in the beach ecosystem. Example, coral reefs, mangrove, sandy beach, rocky beach. The most important ecosystems in the beach are coral reefs and mangrove ecosystems. This beach ecosystem has various abiotic and biotic components. Example 1. Biotic components on this beach are gangs, mangrove, sea anemones, shrimp, crabs, fish, and other plants and animals that live in the beach area. 2. Abiotic components. Example, sand, land, temperature, air, humidity, rocks, and sunlight. Next, the character of beach ecosystem. 1. Influenced by tides. 2. The topmost area of this ecosystem is the area that is the least exposed to water. 3. Has a midpoint submerged in water when the tide or ebb. Or the innermost area inhabited by several types of living things. Next, the benefits of beach ecosystem. 1. As a salt pond area. 2. As a coconut plantation area. 3. As a tidal farming area. 4. As a tourist attraction. 5. As a coastal handicraft development area. News about the beach ecosystem. Next will be explain example of other ecosystem by my friends. See you!
Mangrove forests are forests that grow in brackish water and are affected by tides. This forest grows especially in places where puddles occur. Because the types of land owned by this forest tend to be muddy, it can be imagined that only a few species of plants can live in this area. The characteristics of mangrove forests are as follows: dominated by mangrove forest, grows in brackish water, very affected by tides. It's present especially in areas that experience flooding. Ecosystem in mangrove are mangrove forests that have a protective function of the coast from abrasion of ocean waves that can erode coastal edges. Being a habitat for various types of animals, animals that live around the beach includes water lizard, mangrove crab, mud shrimp, and mangrove snails, being a habitat for plants or flora. That's all about mangrove forests. Because mangrove forests have many benefits and important characteristics, it means that mangrove forests have to be preserved.
The ecosystem of the forest is the relationship between some population of both animals and plants that live in layers and on the surface of the land. And it lies in an area and form an ecosystem unity that is in a dynamic balance that involves both direct and indirect interaction with the environment and between one and the other. Forest ecosystems have components that make up the forest ecosystem themselves. Components within this forest ecosystem, besides covering both biotic and abiotic, are also seen in food. They decide the food in two ways. They are the autotroph component and heterotroph component. The first component is the biotic component. Is an environmental component made up of living things, for example, plants, animals, and other organisms. And the second component is abiotic components, are components that make up ecosystem made up of inanimate things. For example, water, air, sunlight, climate, and wind. So, this forest is also called the lungs of the earth. There are many functions that we know. The first function is as a place where plants and animals are produced. The second is as a source of oxygen, and then reducing pollution in the air, and then as a food source for humans, and the last as the first plants and animals life forms.
Now you already know about ecosystem, component types, and examples.
But don't stop learning until here because you have to know more about ecosystems.
Don't forget to study and stay motivated. Of course, we as young generation must continue to care and protect our environment. Hopefully can be useful for us all. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like,